Okay, now we're going to take a look at test 1, section 2, and this time we're going to take a closer look at question number 6, which they are considering a level 1 question. Okay, this is the perfect example where the sentence before really does make a difference as to understanding what's going on in the passage. So if we focus on the question, the only thing that the question is telling us is, what does it mean to be human? Okay, and if you read line 12, which is what they're indicating, all that it tells us is that it felt good. So the answer is really going to be found in the full sentence before, including the sentence that it felt good to be human. But as always, you want to make sure you read the full sentence before and after to look for context clues that might help you answer your question. So go ahead and take a second to actively read the full sentence before, including the human one, to see if you can figure out the answer at all. And when you're finished, come on back. Okay, so this is a really important part, is to tell yourself what you think the answer might be. And the only thing that I can go off of is that the sentence before talked about how the horses did not notice anything that was going on around them, whether it was the comet or the night sky, anything that was happening in their environment around them. And then he contrasts that with, but it feels so good to be human. So the horses didn't know what was going on around them, but the humans did, and it felt good. That's the only thing we can go off of. So now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the answer choices and see what we can come up with. Remember, an important piece is to always try to eliminate the wrong answers first. So in A, it's relatively easy to get rid of because there's definitely nothing mentioned about any kind of a mistake. So A's out right away. Because remember, you only need one word that's never mentioned, a concrete idea, or one word that's never mentioned for the whole answer to be wrong. B, enjoying the company of others. Well, there's nobody else there enjoying what's going on. It doesn't talk about several different people, so that makes that question or answer wrong. Reflecting on the past experiences. And again, it never talks about that it's in the past. It doesn't say it happened previously, so it seems like it's the thing that he's focusing on right now, not about in the past. D, appreciating nature's beauty. Okay. So the humans are noticing what's going around them versus the horses do not notice their environment. So I would keep that because all the things that he lists out in the sentence before, the comet, the sky, those are all part of nature. So I'd keep that for now. But I would always take a look at E, seeking joy through simplicity. So this one tends to be the trap for most kids because seeking joy works. And this is so classic of the SAT because the first few words work. It says he felt good. You could say if you felt good, you felt joy. You could make that connection. However, I don't want you to focus on what you like. I'm always looking for you to focus on something that you could possibly make the answer incorrect. So does it ever talk about anything being simple? In fact, I almost think it's the opposite. The way that this is written is very complex about the things they're talking about. So I would eliminate this based off of the simplicity idea. And again, I get if you got it wrong and you picked E because you were thinking, but if he felt good, then he was seeking joy. But the simplicity isn't there. So the correct answer in this case is D. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at some of the techniques we use to figure out the correct answer. The main one, oh, sorry about that. I'll just write it out for you. I hit a button too quickly. But the main one that we focused on was concrete words and ideas. Really, to eliminate the wrong answers and also to match it with the correct. Okay, great. Thanks so much for watching and best of luck.